Welcome back to The Balancing Act. We're joined now by my colleague Danielle Knox. Welcome, Danielle.
Thank you, Wendy. So nice to be with you.
And we're getting to talk about our favorite topic today, relationships.
Hello. Been married 7 years, so I hope you have some answers for me
And
today.
we're also joined by our favorite marriage and family therapist, John Eckenwiler, author of the book Shatterproof Your Marriage. Now, John, today some of our viewers have sent in questions about their relationship stuff. So let's go through them and see if you can help us out, because maybe we need some advice too.
Let's give it a shot.
All right, this viewer writes in, I have been in a serious relationship for some time now and have gotten stuck in, the friendship zone. There is little or no intimacy between us, and the drive to be intimate has subsided. How can we get our relationship back to where it was? Now, before you answer, Danielle, have you ever had the situation where it's good to kind of keep them at a friendship level?
Well, I've been married 7 years, so it does get into that rut, and you're absolutely right, where after that they talk about the 7-year itch. I'm scratching a little bit right now, so what can we do?
Yeah, it's the brother-sister thing. It starts to happen after a while. Yeah, so what do we do?
Well, the first thing to do is to look at the three key elements, and the third element is the right spirit. And with the right spirit, you have to be willing to look at your own life and what are your habits. Are they helpful or not helpful? Most of us fall into ruts, and we want to get out of those ruts.
So give us some concrete things, steps that people can take.
Start doing something different. Instead of eating at home in the dining room, go out to the back patio and eat there. Take a walk before you eat. Do something different than what you've been doing.
Okay, thank you so much.
All
You
right.
got another one for us?
We do. We have another question. This one, Dr. John says, for the past year, my partner has been going through some major behavioral changes. He's constantly angry. He's constantly raging out. On top of this, he refuses to see his faults. What makes the situation worse is the fact we have children together and his behavior is negatively affecting the children. So what can I do?
It sounds like he's become pretty defensive.
Okay.
And I think the first thing you want to do is make sure that you communicate in every way you can think of that you really accept him, faults and all, and that you believe in him. That's for starters. And then you have to try to help him to realize that there's something else going on here, unless it's obvious to him why he's acting out the way he is. There's some reason for it.
How do you find out what the something else is?
Yeah, and also, what if you're the one
talk.
trying to help him change, but he's not interested in changing? What do you do in a situation like that?
Well, in those cases, what I usually suggest is that you reach a point where you have to communicate less verbally and more non-verbally, and sometimes you've said whatever there is to say.
Right. Sometimes I think men respond better to behavior than words, because we become a
we'll talk and we'll talk, and men don't want to talk. Don't you agree? They want action. They don't want to. They want to see the results of the talk. See?
And he's here. Okay, we have a third question here. I have come to the realization that I'm quite unhappy in my marriage. Oh, I'm very hesitant to leave because of our children. I want them to have both of their parents in their lives and understand that our marital issues have nothing to do with them. Is this healthy for our family, or am I actually doing more harm by staying in this relationship for our children's sake? I should tell you that I stayed in a very unhealthy relationship for many years because of my kids. So I know this feeling that I was raised Catholic, that you stay no matter what, through thick and thin. What's the answer?
I don't think staying for just the kids is really, that's not ever really a good idea. I think that you need to have other reasons that you're with somebody, and partnership is what starts a marriage, and that's really what has to be present. And I would urge this person to get back to a discussion about how can we be partners again. And a lot of times people lose touch with that concept. And once they start thinking that way, then they can get specific, like, this is what I need, or that's what I need to feel like I'm a partner with you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
John, always a pleasure to have you. It's
Absolutely.
such a treat, Danielle, to have you with us today.
I'm so glad to be with you all today, and what a great topic for me to join in. I'm so thrilled to be here.
And the book, again, is Shatterproof Your Marriage, What Makes Couples Want to Give Up and How to Prevent It. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, John.